Hello, I'm Matt Stevens with Jerry Weinberg and Associates, Sandler Training in Southfield. We are now in the middle of summer and there are plenty of distractions for salespeople that make it real easy to fall into the annual summer sales slump. To avoid this year's slump, finish this year strong, and set up 2017 and beyond, I want you to think of fishing as a way to build your business. There are two types of people who fish: those who do it for recreation, and those people fish when they have time, when the weather is nice, and when they feel like it. And there are those who fish for sustenance, to put food on their table. And as you can imagine, those people fish in the rain, before and after a storm, and whether they feel like it or not. Similarly, salespeople fall into these same two categories. They are salespeople who prospect consistently and proactively, and then we have those who prospect when they have time, when the conditions are favorable, and frankly, when they feel like it. And imagine how you would prospect differently if your income depended on it, or if your life depended on it. I know that some of you want to say to me, but Matt, you don't understand. My situation is different. Yeah, I've heard it before. But instead, I want you to think a little differently. I want you to think about this Sandler rule. If you want something bad enough, you will find a way, and if not, you will find an excuse. So before you end your day today and start tomorrow, think of prospecting or fishing as something you have to do, and answer these following questions. How are you going to prepare? What type of fish do you want to catch? What lake or river will you fish in? What time of day will you go? How often will you go? What gear will you use? How many fish do you need to catch? How will you prepare? Who will you seek advice or get referrals from? Will you go after a small fish or the big fish? How will you make sure you have enough time to go fishing? How will you remember where the good fish are? What bait that you use to catch them? Now, once you've answered these questions, remind yourself of these other important Sandler rules to live by. You don't have to like prospecting. You only have to do it. And you can't fail at prospecting. You can only fail to prospect. And of course, if you're still having trouble with prospecting, or if your salespeople need a prospecting plan that actually works, give us a call. We'll be happy to help. And for more sales tips, visit the Sales Tips and Tactics section of our website under the Resource tab.